How do I replace my Verizon router with my own router?
Hello there. Today we're going to talk about a topic that can help you save on rental fees and have more control over your network, replacing your Verizon router with your own router. This might seem like a complex task, but don't worry, I'll guide you through each step.
Why would I want to replace my Verizon router?
Why replace your Verizon router? Well, there are a few reasons. Maybe you're tired of paying monthly rental fees for your ISP's device. Or perhaps you want a router with better performance or features. Whatever the reason, the good news is that you can replace your Verizon router with your own.
What kind of router do I need?
What type of router should you get? Any router that supports Ethernet and Wi-Fi should work fine. However, you might want to look for a router that supports the latest Wi-Fi standards for the best performance. When buying a router, also consider its range, especially if you have a large home.
How do I install my new router?
Now, let's get to the meat of the matter. How do you replace your Verizon router with your own router? Here are the steps. 1. Unplug the Verizon router. Start by disconnecting your Verizon router from the power source. 2. Connect your new router. Use an Ethernet cable to connect your new router's WAN internet port to the Verizon modem's Ethernet port. 3. Power on your new router. Plug your new router into a power source and turn it on. 4. Configure your new router. This will usually involve connecting to the router's Wi-Fi network and going through the setup process. You may need to enter the router's IP address into a web browser to access the setup page. Remember, each router has its own setup process, so refer to your router's manual for detailed instructions.
What if I have Verizon Fios?
If you're a Verizon Fios customer, you may also need to release the DHCP lease from your old router before you can use a new one. This is a security measure that Verizon uses to tie your service to a specific device. Here's how to do it. 1. Access your Verizon router settings. This usually involves entering a specific IP address into a web browser. Check your router's manual for instructions. 2. Release the DHCP lease. Look for an option to release the DHCP lease and click on it. 3. Disconnect your old router and connect the new one. Unplug the old router, plug in the new one, and connect it to the Verizon ONT with an Ethernet cable. 4. Wait for the new router to acquire a new DHCP lease. This may take a few minutes. And that's it. That's how you replace your Verizon router with your own. It's a fairly straightforward process, but if you run into any trouble, don't hesitate to contact the support team for your new router. Congratulations on taking control of your network.